For freelancers, independent contractors, and business owners, creating and sending out invoices to clients is an essential part of the job. So, what is an invoice and what is it used for? An invoice is a document that requests payment in exchange for a provided service or product. Much like a receipt or a bill of sale, it includes an itemized list of the goods and services and a breakdown of the total amount due from the customer. In this video, we'll dive into how invoicing works, what information must be included, and how you can make one easily on your own. Invoices are used in all levels of business, from large corporations and government agencies to a small catering business running out of a home kitchen. And while these larger operations typically have an accounting department to handle invoicing, freelancers and small business owners often do the invoicing themselves. So, how exactly does invoicing work? When goods or services are exchanged for payment, there is usually an agreement between you and the customer about what goods or services must be provided and how much it will cost. An invoice acts as an official record of this agreement or exchange, either as a paper copy or in digital form. Depending on the arrangement between you and your customer, you can send them an invoice prior to or after the services or goods are provided. Upon receiving the invoice, the customer must pay the total amount due in a timely manner. Now that we've covered how an invoice is used, let's take a closer look at a commonly used invoice template and all of the information you should include. In the top row, we have the date that the invoice was issued and an invoice number, which can be used for any bookkeeping purposes. The next row includes contact information for both you and your client, which is always helpful to have on record. Below is the most important part of the invoice, descriptions of the services and goods provided and the hourly rate or unit price of each. This helps the customer understand exactly what they are being charged for. Next, we have the subtotal, as well as lines for discounts and taxes if applicable. And finally, the total amount due from the customer. In the notes section, you can include any additional information such as a preferred method of payment, due date, or even a personal thank you note from the customer. And that's it. Pretty simple, right? Now that you've got all the basics down, you are ready to create your own invoice in just minutes. Not sure where to grab a professional invoice template? Visit invoicemaker.com, where we have tons of invoice templates for everyone, from business consultants, web developers, and freelance writers to dog walkers, landscapers, and more.